Great. I was going. Hello, and look at me. I'm patriotic as anything today.
Don't worry, it's coming.
It is the rugby World Cup.
Actually, I've got a hat somewhere, but I'm going to find us and share us first. Well, you talk about your lovely outfit.
Find us and share us. Good morning, team. Good morning, you. Jeff UK, good morning. The Jeffers in South Africa, the AGs who I saw yesterday were committed to joining us in this morning session. So that's very cool. Say hello to let us know when you're here. Andrew's sharing us. Obviously, the theme you would have seen today. The theme being the end of the Six Nations. So. Obviously, South Africa does not partake in the Six Nations, which Amy flippantly, what's the word? Sarcastically joked about yesterday in her post. I do know that South Africa don't participate in the Six Nations, obviously.
Are you sure?
Yes, but I am still patriotic nonetheless, and today is the final day. The final weekend of.
I thought you were going to be in your French kit, Greg.
I wish I had French kit, and you know what? I am French, so.
This is what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I should have planned ahead, but listen, I wasn't going to go out and buy a whole lot of French kit on Amazon.
Well, I mean, that's just not. I need more from you, really, Greg. I don't know if that's good enough.
Well, I'm a book supporter through and through, so I mean, if the French are playing, say, the English.
Well, yeah, obviously everyone doesn't support the English. I know. Can I just say, Greg, when I play, I hope you blooming support me.
And obviously, when it comes to, if I were the bestie in the team, I mean, I think my patriotism, my patriotism. My patriarchy.
What's this?
My patriotism.
I'm the heart, and then you're there like a crystal ball.
My patriotism goes out the window, and I support you fully.
Oh, thanks. I always say you're allowed to support the individual. You don't have to support the team, but you can support the individual. That's a good deal.
Absolutely, guys. Can you come comments in here? Come on, say hi to us. Where's everyone? Say hi. We've got such a fun rugby kind of. It sounds more daunting than it is. It's rugby-based workout dress, the rugby theme. So, for example, I will give you, say, a thruster, which you all know, a squat to press, but we're just changing it up. We're calling it a line-out, because that's exactly what you would do when you're lifting someone in the line-out. So Amy will be doing that for us throughout the workout.
Team, I was actually worried about that. When I wrote it, I thought that suddenly people would think we're actually going to do rugby or something, but do not fear. Like, it's not going to actually be rugby. But, I mean, you're going to put your gum shield in. I'm trying to think if I've got a gum shield. But, maybe not. Don't do that. Put your gum shield in. Start tackling some...
Gum shield. Brilliant. Yeah, we do need to. Yeah, you got safety first, team. Safety first. Maybe
gum shield, shin pads, shoulder pads.
A scrum cap, some shoulder pads. Kerry Petrie saying hello. She says, "Hey, legend. Any chance of a 40th?" Oh my goodness, Kerry, was it your 40th birthday yesterday? That is a massive milestone.
Rap, I like it. She knows us too well. Well, she knows you too well. You're never going to be singing, so she has to put a rap in there, and then she might get a chance for you to do it.
Oh my gosh. Well, listen, I mean...
Do you want me to do the beatbox?
Oh no. I don't even know where to start.
Don't get shy on me now.
I'm proper blushing already. Kerry, I promise I will sing a voice note. Actually, I just go baritone, and I'll just do the first two.
Go on.
The first two things. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
He loves it.
Birthday, dear Carrie. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Hello.
Huge happy birthday, Kerry. That was perfect, Greg.
That's the most embarrassed I've ever felt in my life on live television. Justin, hello, how are you? Let's change the topic ASAP, team. Amelia's chapping from the bedroom. I've probably woken up the whole neighborhood with that.
It's worth it for the OGAD Kerry. Huge happy birthday. And that is an honour that you, like, you know how, what high regard Greg holds you in if he actually sings to you on your birthday. Yes. That is huge. So take that as a huge compliment.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, team, I've literally said no in front of our whole. I basically put my job on the line. I did not sing on. But Kerry, for you, you know how it works. Anyway, who else we got? Gail's here with us. Gail Kirby, which is fantastic. Our little events creator / demon. What a legend.
Greg, can I just get a couple of words in quick?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just greeting people.
No, you're fine, but you need to answer this question. It's a 30-minute workout this morning. So we're sticking to 30 for this session. 30 minutes of hard graft, line out scrums, all the lot. Do not worry, it's going to be here. Carry on, Greg. Don't want to interrupt your flow.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's a good point. So we've got 30 minutes. What I've done is I looked back on comments from either a challenge or from a live workout, where we got a lot of positive feedback on the format. Okay, and it was one, and you know where the story is going, but it was one of the ones where I received a lot of praise for a workout, which actually that this lady on my left here had actually, well, we've kind of come up with it together, but I mean, you stay together. It was Amy featuring Greg.
Basically, the natural instinct is to assume that if you're the instructor, you've written a session. But there's been times where Greg's written a session that he's doing, I've written a session that I'm doing. So, or as Greg said, most of the time we're writing them together. So actually, when you're feeling mad at us for making you burn, making you drip, making you work as hard as you can, don't just blame the instructor. Blame both of us, because it's normally a team effort.
Especially Amy and I, we sit and we, it's almost quite cool. It's almost quite sadistic. We sit there and we're like, how can we get the most out of this? But
honestly, my strength and conditioning coach, my new strength and conditioning coach at training with England, he's literally like, you're a mad woman. Like, because I sometimes plan some of the sessions for the rehabbing lot. Like make it work for like just upper body or just lower body, and he literally looks at the session and he's like, you're on something, you're actually on something.
Oh, that's funny. That is hilarious. Actually at my gym as well, whenever I go and train in the non-class and I go and do my own workouts, I'm either testing a jet workout or I'm testing like something that I can test myself, and I come up with, they look at me and I'm by myself with my AirPods in, like basically vomiting. I'm so tired on the floor, and they're looking at me and they're like, listen, bro, you're not right. You South Africans are not right in the head. And I was like, well,
just to clarify, we're not going to make you vomit. It's not that bad session this morning. It's a great session. It's going to be so much fun. It really is. Greg has written this one, as he said, but inspired by an OGAG workout. And I was smiling just reading it. It's going to be so good. Super excited.
It's going to be fun. And what I was saying when the credit that I took from Amy, and basically I stole all the credit, was the format. So I wanted to actually tell you what the format is ahead of time, so you get yourselves ready. It's 3 6-minute rounds with a minute break in between each round, and the round is broken up into 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and then 2 60-second blocks, but you repeat those, okay? And then 30 seconds to finish. And that format has had quite a lot of people saying they liked it. So we brought it back, and then we'll have a little finisher, which is also a classic AG core finisher that we started off using as a core finisher, and now we've adapted it into basically just a lovely.
I'm not sure how much core that is, or is it my legs going to be fire? I'm going to go running straight after this, Greg. You meanie.
It's mainly legs. Seema, good morning. Vicky, hello. Izan is here with us, and we have Antoinette. Antoinette is, I just have to give a massive shout out to Antoinette. She's been all over it this week, and in fact the last 3 weeks I've noticed just an increase in
ever since the 26-hour workout.
Yeah, it's amazing. Absolutely smashing it. Oh, there we go. So workout number 2 for the day. There we go. So we're all right.
Crazy cats. Well, I will be being inspired by you guys, because as I said, I am going running straight away after this. And don't worry, team, I've got an outfit under here. I've got something that I've sung the anthem in. Clue. I've got something that I've cried in, or that I've sweated in, that I've laughed, that I've celebrated in. Something that is very special under this jumper. So watch out. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is these are quite tight. These jerseys are quite tight. I don't know how much above the head I can move in there. It's going to be fine.
No, listen. I almost said something terrible, but I won't say that. But so you got it in rugby. You've got to wear tight fits, because you don't want someone to be able to grab your jersey to drag you down. You know, if you make a clean line break, you don't want the opportunity of some straggling. So I've also noticed that, especially in sevens, the kit has become tighter and tighter as the years progress.
Definitely, and I think they think that because it's a shorter game, you can have tight kit for a shorter time. It's okay. I generally sometimes at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, my armpits hurt. I don't think about it when I'm playing because the adrenaline's there, but there's done too many pull-ups, Greg.
Too many pull-ups. I love that. Vanessa, good morning. Yes, I'm glad you're looking forward to it. We're going to bring lots of five. Tim, I don't know if you saw Ames. I'm just going to throw one last comment in here. I don't know if you saw, I put up a post on Jack Together. The Clocks team are going back, or coming forward at least, our time, on the 27th, so next week. From the 28th, I will be able to go live again with an 8 a.m. workout. That's the earliest I can do, given the time difference. Right now, I would only be doing, if it was 8 a.m. your time, it'd be 6 a.m. our time, which is just breaking the law in the UK. So anyway, from next week, from the week after next, I'm back full swing taking 8 a.m. And hopefully Ants can join me in a couple of those.
Sure. You need to get some soundproofing on your wall, you'll be fine. Is it time?
I know. Or move apart. And I want, when you return in this 30 seconds, you've got 30 seconds, when you get back, I want to just see you in full flare and ready to run. Tim, are you ready? We'll see you in 30 seconds.
Looking back at the last 2 years, I'm speechless. From humble beginnings where we had to improvise and overcome the challenges that the pandemic brought, to now where things look a little different. Today we have 21 live classes and 5 nutrition segments a week, and a community of over 70,000 across 73 countries. With the launch of Jeff Club, 46 challenges and 100 community fitness events created over the last 2 years. We're committed to changing 1 million and 1 lives worldwide. But if there's one thing that's remained constant, it's the value of connection in creating a healthy, active life. It's realizing that we can't be our best selves by ourselves. So for now, we wanted to say thank you. Let's celebrate how far we've all come and how lucky we are to have each other. Let's continue to exercise, eat well, and thrive together.
Ooh, look at it. Number 12, Amy Alexander Wilson-Hardy, AWA. In the England kit. I am so jealous right now. I'm so jealous that I'm not a pro athlete. Right. we have half an hour of good fun work that we're going to get through right now. In the spirit of the end of the nations, which is obviously we don't participate, but we're here, we're ready, and we're going to rock it up today. Okay, we're going to start off with a nice 4-minute warm-up, the usual 30 seconds per exercise. Slight little change in some of them, so just get yourselves ready and just go with it. Okay, just what it is and go with it. Team, and we're going to start off nice and easy, like back in the day when we were like under 12 playing rugby. High knees and kicking bums. Okay, that's going to come into that. So we're going to
love it.
High knees, starting off with 3, 2. I just looked at my non-existent watch. 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds, high knees. Obviously, you can march and start team for the low impact. Okay, so this is what we're doing rugby. That means if you are able to go high knee first, I want you to start breaking those bends, getting these arms moving. The first part of the game, which is going to be massive. Set the tone in the first 20 minutes, team. So good. Okay, 5 seconds to go. You're gonna go onto your back, and you're just gonna roll onto your stomach. Onto your back, roll onto your stomach. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. The team, imagine that you've been tackled, and you're rolling up over and over. Yes, exactly. Good. So one of my coaches used to give me the straw. The straw, and I'd have to roll over, but then we take it one step forward. You roll over onto your stomach, and you run 2 steps forward, which is what we're going to do now. In 3, 2, 1. You're going to be on your stomach. You're going to jump up and take 2 steps forward. Yes, and then back. On your stomach. Yeah. 2 steps forward, explode 2 steps forward. Perfect. You can see the rugby theme coming in early here, team. 10 seconds to go. Well done. So you don't need a lot of space. The idea being that you need to get all the way to the ground.
Okay.
Sprint forward. 2 to 3 steps. Okay, you're finishing with kicking bums in 3, 2, 1. Kicking bums next. Good. Okay, so now you've got your head around the first 2 strange but wonderful workouts. Exercises that are recommended. For another 5 seconds, 5 seconds. And you're going back to your high knees in 2, 1, let's go. So we're repeating that round. This time, I want you, instead of on your back, rolling onto your stomach, you're going to be onto your stomach, rolling onto your back. So you're just starting in a different place. It makes no difference, really. Good. 10 seconds to go. Come on, Ames. Let's go. 5, 3, 2, 1. On your back, rolling onto your stomach. Yes, there she goes. You can almost get yourself into, you can see Ames getting yourself into like a push-up position. You're rolling away from the breakdown. You're making sure that in the ref team, for those of you who don't support rugby, the ref says, roll away, 12, roll away. That's what Amy's doing right now. She's rolling away from the breakdown, not causing Richie McCall trouble. In 3, 2, 1. She's on her stomach and she's getting up into 2 steps forward. Yes. On stomach, jump up and go 2 steps forward. Not an up and down movement team. That is what rugby entails. You can obviously step out this when you step down onto your stomach. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, fun. We're going into kicking drums and the last 30 seconds of this warm-up. Well done, team. No, we love a rugby team. You can see Anne's just so in the element right now. And I'm just so loving the full kit. Oh, I love it. 5 seconds to go here. Kicking those drums, getting those hamstrings ready. 3, 2, 1, and recover for a minute. Good job. Good job. So,
I was gonna say it's bringing back the memories. I'm like, I still do this every day.
yeah, fair enough. You've just come off a 3-day camp, 4-day camp. How long is your camp?
4 days.
Yeah. And so, team, if you're doing this outside, the idea of this workout, no one likes a rugby player that isn't dirty, okay? We all know those rugby players that aren't dirty after a game. A little bit nervous of the contact, okay? You need to get dirty. So if you're on the grass, just embrace it. Get the knees dirty and just have fun with it, okay? We've got 15 seconds. Like I said, we're going to go into that 30 seconds, minute times 2, 30 seconds, okay? We're going to start off in 5 seconds with the line out, okay, which is just a thruster. So grab your 2 weights and you're going to go 30 seconds of thrusters. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So here we go, boom, thrusters or line outs. So we're calling them line outs today, team. If you're in a lifting position in the rugby game, you're going to be squatting down, throwing up your teammate into the air. Exactly. And you literally explode. You actually sometimes release your opponent, your teammate, to get them as high as possible. We've got 5 seconds, and we're going into scrums. In 2, 1, next. So the scrum version is a bear crawl, shoulder tap. Okay, so in a bear crawl position, just touching your shoulders. This is the scrum element of it. So you can imagine getting yourself down, ready to face your opposition. And you're about to just engage into a big scrum, and the shoulder tap is going to get the core to keep your base nice and steady. You've got 5 seconds to go. 2, 1. You're going into a lateral shuffle with a handoff, and lateral shuffle with a handoff. That's a boom. Yeah, exactly. You can use a weight if you want to. Good. You can see this team. So obviously you can go, so I've just gone blank. What's the term, the low impact term for lateral shuffle?
Crab walk.
Crab walk. You can go crab walk with a handle. Crab walk with a handle, that'll be your low impact. Ideally I want you to use a weight and just throw that person off you. Get rid of him or her. Use an anger. It's almost like a punch, but you're handing them off to the chest or to the face. A handle to the face, nothing better. 5 seconds, Ems. 3, 2, 1. You into forward and backwards, fast feet. Forward and backwards, fast feet. And I want you touching the floor at either side, okay?
Every time?
Yeah, so forward 3 steps, touch the floor. Back 3. Yes. There she is. There she goes. So this is a bit of conditioning, a little bit of rugby conditioning. You're going to use your legs to squat down and touch the floor here. Team, this is our cardio element for this round, okay? These 2-minute blocks are our cardio element for the round. Good. 25 seconds to go here. And then remember, we're repeating it, okay? So you're going back to your lateral shuffle with a handle. Have fun with it, team. Pull it like a mean face when you do a handle, or just have the intent of someone that's annoyed you, something that's annoyed you for the week, whether it's a document you've been working on, you're getting rid of it. You're throwing it out of the way. 3 seconds to go. 2, 1, back into your lateral shuffle with a handle. Yes, and boom. Get out of my way. Get off me. The bus is full. I'm angry. Just all of those things that you can think of. Shuffling and you're handing off. Well done, team. Yeah, it's undercover tiring this thing, so don't be fooled. Ames is very fit. And I promise you these exercises are going to get you in the best possible way. 25 seconds to go. Saturday morning, it's actually a beautiful day here in the UK. We've got blue skies. We've had blue skies for 3 days in a row. Unbelievable. So I'm going to get outside and go and smash a workout right after this. 5 seconds to go here, Ames. 3, 2, 1. You into your forward and backwards. Forward and backwards.
Should do impact, did it last time.
Yeah. You can do low impact, which is like monster walks. Okay, so staying nice and low, engaging those glutes, and then squatting down. It's actually probably more tiring, this version.
Maybe this will realise why I need to do so many squats and stuff.
Yes, exactly. Well done, team. Well done. So you've got your high impact version of fast feet, forward and backwards, touching at the ground, or you've got your low impact monster walk, forward and backwards, touching at the ground. Okay, and just showing us both. Whatever version you're doing, if you are challenging yourself, as long as you are challenging yourself, I am happy. Okay. Really solid stuff here. So less than 10 seconds, and less than 10 seconds. And then we finish with our last minute, which is those two first exercises, the line out and the scrum. In 3, 2, 1. Into your line out for thrusters. Good. Yes, and thrusters are arguably, I would say, since I've started training with AMS, I would say I had a few kind of Achilles heels, but I still haven't managed to get over my thruster Achilles heel. It's my worst exercise. In 3, 2, 1. You're into your scrum position and your bear crawl shoulder taps. So you can see, team, this is the scrum. So all we've done, don't get like overwhelmed by the names. A scrum is just a bear crawl shoulder tap, as Amy is showing. There's no difference. We're just showing you the types of exercises that we would do in a warm-up or in a conditioning session, getting ready for the game. Right, we have got 3 seconds to go. 2, 1, and that, my friends, is round number 1 complete. Well done, you get a minute recovery. And how do you feel?
It's warm in this.
Eh?
Good though.
Is it good? Are you enjoying the kind of the format and the type?
I like it a lot. I'm in my comfort zone right now.
You are.
So not in a aerobic way, but I know what I'm in for.
Yeah, exactly. Right, team. So we have coming up next the exact same format. So 30, 30, 60, 60 times 2, 30, 30. Okay. We have different kind of rugby elements into this round, but don't overthink the names. Okay, so we're just going to get into it in 10 seconds time. The first one is going to be called protect the ball. Okay, so it's a bear crawl, from a bear crawl into a sprawl. Okay, so you'll see Ames doing it. It's going to be tough on the legs, team. We're going in 5 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. Bear crawl into a sprawl. Yes, there it is. So here you're protecting the ball. Probably a lot of reps would argue this is illegally protecting the ball. But that's just because it's not Amy's fault. It's my fault. It's my fault for instructing you to do so. Okay, but you're going to bear crawl into a like sprawl. Okay. Yes, perfect. 3 seconds to go. 2, 1, and you're going into a recoil. And now this one we're going to have to show the recoil, team. This is an ab exercise, so it's called ball placement. Okay, so you can see Anne's going from a straight position, and she's bringing her legs and her arms up at the same time, using her core to bring and place the ball. Ball placement, team. So important in a rugby game. Yes. Boom. Placing the ball. In 3, 2, 1. Up on your feet. You've got a minute of reverse fly into a high plank. Okay. Reverse fly into a high plank. Good. Reverse fly into a high plank. Now, what do we call this in rugby, team? We call this the chicken wing release. So before you go down to try and make a steal in rugby, you have to show that your hands came off the breakdown first. So I'm giving you a reverse fly to then go down and steal the ball. So you're getting a rugby lesson here as well, and you're getting some jargon. Good. We've got a big exercise coming up next. Has nothing to do with rugby except conditioning element, which is jump lunges. In 2, 1, let's go. Into your jump lunges. Wowza, this is going to burn. This is going to burn. Yeah, low impact, please, to that ankle. You can go jump lunges, you can go reverse lunges or forward lunges. Ideally, if you can, go forward lunges. Okay, jump lunges obviously is what we want. But Anne's obviously struggling with that ankle injury, so go into a forward lunge, please, team. If you're not comfortable in that forward lunge and you're feeling like your legs need a bit of a break, you can go into a reverse lunge as well. That's fine. 20 seconds, team. Well done, well done, well done. So this is kind of an active recovery after that reverse fly plank. Okay, which is the chicken. We're going to call the chicken wing ball release. Chicken wing ball steal. In 3, 2, 1. You're going back to those reverse flies to plank ends.
I've never heard it called chicken wing before.
Haven't you?
Nope.
What do they call it?
Just release.
Yeah, release. Back in my day when we were playing rugby, they would say to us, chicken wing before you go attempt to steal. So say you make a tackle, you get up onto your feet. If you don't release that player on the ground, you have to show the ref that you are letting go. You're releasing the player before you go down.
Daylight, that's what we say, daylight.
Okay, I got you. 20 seconds, team. 20 seconds to go here. And then you're back to your forward lunges. Well done. Well done. Excellent. Oh, good little background tune we got here. In 3, 2, 1. Into those forward lunges, James. Well done, team. Yes, Steamer. Yes, Antoinette. Doing so well. Taryn, keep pushing. If you're with us here today, Chris, I know you're with us as well. I'm just scrolling up to see who we had at the beginning. Terry, if you're with us, stay with us. Chris Chaplin, come on, let's push. Design, let's roll. Kirsten, we all in it together, team. Just push through. Pat, Auntie Pat is in the building to say hello. Pat, if you see any funny movements today, it is because we are rugby focused, as you can see, representing the Springboks and Ames. Not just representing, she actually is an England rugby player, which is unbelievable. God. 3, 2, 1. Have we repeated these already? We're going to protect the ball, bear crawl to sprawl. Protect the ball, bear crawl to sprawl, team. Oh, I feel like this is almost harder than a half jump. Good, and good. You've got 5 seconds here, 5 seconds, and then you're taking us home for the last 30 seconds of round number 2. 2, 1. We are recoiling on the other side now, and recoil on the other side. Well done. The team, remember the recoil. So say you've been tackled. If you've been tackled, the best thing you can do is try and get that ball as far away from you as possible so that the defending team can't come down and try and make a steal. Good. It's called the recoil. Good for the abs. Good for the core. In 3, 2, 1, and recover. Ames. That was good.
That
I
recoil
like
was very
that.
hard
Round
to
number
do on a
2.
wooden floor.
Okay?
That recoil was very hard to do on a wooden floor.
I know, on a wooden floor. It must have been hurt hips. When I did it, when I was practicing it, I was on my lovely soft carpet, so I can't actually. I'm sorry. I apologize. Right.
That's okay.
Watching and support. Claire says she's watching and support. Catching up later. Hi guys, this is awesome. Good. I love to see this. I'm glad that you're enjoying the rugby format team. Right. Loving these variations. Correct. You see, variation ends. I've worked out. The more variety we bring into our workouts. I mean, we know this. We're always doing it. But the happier people get, love a changer. So let's get those creative juices flowing. Because I tell you, last night I had fun coming up with these variations. Anyway, team, today we are not. I mean, this last round. We've done all of these exercises before, but these are key exercises for rugby, okay? And I will tell you as you go what variations you can do. Okay, and?
Antoinette, you think you're sweaty? Try doing it in this. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, sweaty, loving the format. Wowzers, loving it. Vanessa, loving it. Love this format. Brilliant. Right, team, we have got one more round. To go here. We are going 30 seconds of sprinter high knee. So you're going to sprint for 3 and you're going to pause at the top. Okay, 3, boom, and pause. Yes. Okay, we are going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sprinter high knees. You can obviously walk this out, team, but I want you to try and sprint it out if you can. And with that pause, what it does is it engages your hip flexors and engages and forces you to activate that core. As well as your opposite glute to make sure that you are ready to explode through the tackle. Good. 5 seconds to go. I'm going into military step ups. 3, 2, 1. Military step ups. Team, if you struggle with your knees on the military step up, I'm absolutely fine for you to go holding a squat and reverse lunge into your squat. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Or just in and out squat, yeah.
I'm going to need some anchoring to the broken.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. 10 seconds to go. Okay, here comes the coach's call here. You're going fast speed and you're going to do it up down when I say. Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Fast speed. The team, wait for my voice, and when I say, you're going to do an up down, okay? Or I'll clap every time. Yeah. Keep going. Okay, I'd rather shout it because you're going to forget. And up down. Good, you're going for a minute here, team. Fast speed. And up down. Keep going, fast speed, look at this. 30 seconds to go, team. Fast and drop down, up, down. Back up, fast speed, drop down. Okay, that was a bit mean. That was too close together. Keep going. Fast speed, 15 seconds to go, team. Well done. And drop. Got 5 seconds. Give me one more and go. 3, 2, 1. Well done. You're going into your log press thrusters now. Okay. You're grabbing your weight exactly the same as a normal thruster team, but now you're lifting your weight over like you would be in a team. Okay, so picture you and your rugby team together holding a long wooden log. Okay, and all of you together as a team have to synchronize, squat down and lift it over. Classic old school boxing training this, as well as old school rugby training. Working the shoulders and the legs. Well done. You're working for a minute. Can you believe you've only got 20 seconds to go here? Well done. I know, Claire, I agree. We need the Italian, French, we need all the kits, and we need to do it live. 5.
Let's do it for the end of the Women's Six Nations. We'll get one person from everywhere.
Yes. In 3, 2, 1. You back to your fast feet, and back to your fast feet on my call, team. On my call, you're waiting for your up down. Okay, so remember, if you're not comfortable on fast feet, actually it shouldn't be, you can slow it down, but just it shouldn't be too high impact, even if you're going as fast as you can. Let's go. I'll tell you when, and up down, let's go. Good. Well done. Fast feet. And up down. And up down. Yes. Good speed. Keep going. 20 seconds here, team. And up down. Good. I'm loving this. I am loving this, team. This reminds me so much of my conditioning coach back in my day. And up down. Go. And back up. Like a demon, team. Like a demon. We focus. Last one. And up down. And get back up into your shoulder, into your log press, Steve, into that log press.
I tell you what it is.
Yeah.
As a rugby player, when that suddenly switches and you can be the coach and you can do the command, it's suddenly so much fun.
It does become a little bit more fun, I have to say. I tell you, I remember hating it when they'd be like, it would be like in, you know the worst when they'd be like, they'll take a long pause, so you fast beating, anticipating, and then you would give you like 4 in a row, like quick ones, and you're like, why can't you just spread it out over time? Like, it's so annoying. Anyway, you've got 15 seconds remaining on this log press. Karen is saying I've got a very sadistic grin on these up downs. That's it. 3, 2, 1. You're going into your sprinter high knees, and take us home the last minute of the round. Sprinter high knees. Well done. Pausing at the top, team. I can't tell you how good that pause is. You can activate the core and engage the glutes. Brilliant stuff. Got 10 seconds remaining here. 10 seconds remaining, and then you're taking us into your last military step-ups. 3, 2, 1. Into your military step-ups. 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds of the round. Good. And remember, you're doing your in and out squats just with your ankle, please. Yeah. So if you're struggling with your knees or your ankle mobility, you're just going to in-out squat like Ames is showing you there. Okay. It's almost like a crab walk, but in and out. Okay. Just keeping the tension in the glutes. Good. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Ames. A minute to recover. Team, it is 29 past. Okay? And the reason that has happened is because I took a bit of time to explain some of those rugby exercises, but we are the last workout of the day, so there's no one that's coming in after us. So I want a 5-minute finisher from you. Okay? The 5 minutes is just legs on legs. Okay, so it's quads and hamstrings basically, which we all know are super important when it comes to rugby training. Hence, Annie is always chirping me about my leg size / capabilities. Anyway, and we are going to go that 50, we're going to go 50, 10, 20, 40, 30, 30, 20, 40, 20, 50, 10. Okay, you know that breakdown of time. Okay, team, we are going to start. So you're going to go 10 seconds of jump squats or squat pulses. Then you're going to go 50 seconds of bear crawl fast feet, which is going to engage our hamstring. Then you're going to go 20 seconds, 40 seconds, 50, 50, and then work your other way back down. It's our last 5 minutes, team. We're going in 3, 2, 1, 10 seconds of pulses or jump squats. Okay, listen, jump squats is completely ridiculous, actually, if I think about this. So just stick to your pulses for now. 2, 1, into your bear crawl fast feet.
Okay.
You can see that, team. You're in a bear crawl position. and you're basically trying to kick your bum with your heels. Okay, so it's not like a mountain climber. You're in a bear crawl position. You're gonna feel it over this 50 seconds. You're gonna feel it in your hamstrings as well. Okay, really good, really good. Obviously, it's core, it's legs, everything we like. We're going up into our squat pulses in 5, 3, 2, 1. Now you squat pulsing for 20 seconds, please. Squat pulsing for 20 seconds. This is our last. That is a minute down. You've got 4 minutes left of your workout. So stay with me. Stay with me. Well done, well done, well done. 3, 2, 1. Into your bear crawl fast feet. Your BCF.
Ooh.
Well done, bear crawl fast feet. Now you're working for 40 seconds, Steve. So you're working your way down. Well, you're working your way down on the one exercise and working your way up on the other. Well done, well done. Antoinette, brilliant. Seema, Jane Duval, ready to run off for the Springboks. Janine says she's ready to run off for the Springboks. Not sure what position. Let's go with number 12, Amy's position. In 3, 2, 1. Back up onto your feet. You're going 30-30 now. Squat pulsing for 30. Good, good, good. Team, stay with me to the end. It's worth. Trust me, these last 3 minutes are worth it. Okay, it's gonna feel incredible when you finish. I want you to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Yes, it's gonna burn. I can see and just getting that kind of competitive look in her eye. I know she gives a good smile, but it's all just a poker face. In 3, 2, 1, into those bear crawl fast feet hands. You're working for 30 seconds now. The team, your bear crawl fast feet is coming down. Okay, you're dropping. Your next round is going to be 40 seconds of squat pulses, and then 20 seconds of fast feet. This is tiring. Try and keep your form in 5, 3, 2, 1. Up onto your feet. You are going into those air squats. And is it 40 seconds now, huh? I'm going to cut you a deal, team. I'm going to cut you a deal because I don't want to go too overtime. This is your last minute. This is your last minute. You're going 50 seconds. 50 seconds of this squat pulse. Your last squat pulse for the day. And then you're going to give me 10 seconds of bear crawl fast feet to finish. Okay, I'm taking 1 minute away. Keep going, keep going. 20 seconds here, and 20 seconds on these squat pulses. Let it burn, team. Let it burn. Well done, well done. Stay with me right to the end, right to the end. 5 seconds to go, Anthony, into your last fast feet. 3, 2, 1. Into your bear crawl fast feet. Take us home. Last 10 seconds. Yes, team. Yes, team. Go, 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 go. Explode, explode, explode. 3, 2, 1. And recover. Team.
Greg, I've got a last idea before everyone goes. Hold there. I want everyone to do their sweaty selfie. Greg, go to the far to that side as you can.
Okay.
Go other way, other way.
This way?
Oh yeah, and I'll go here. But no, as in come in the screen.
Okay.
And then you're going to place yourself in the middle, team. Come closer, Greg. So we can see you. And then everyone else got to put themselves in the middle and do your sweaty selfie. Now, ready?
Yes. I love it. I don't know how long we have to stay here for.
Well, people can pause as long as it's long enough to pause. Woo, great, it's so much fun. Love that so much. Woo,
Loved it.
How are
Loved
you
it.
doing?
Did you notice even I'm wearing my rugby kind of shorts here? Can you see?
I did try and find my socks.
I also wear my socks.
Yeah, nice, strong.
So I fully kitted for the workout. Team.
Love it, love it, love it. But Claire's actually inspired me. I think what we should do is get people from every single Six Nations to the end of the Women's Six Nations, which is in a couple of months. So we've got something to look forward to. We'll do something like this again, but we'll get people coming in from every nation. Like, I've got a few people at WASP that can help. I've got Irish girls, French girls. So if you have a jersey of a different country, and then some French, Irish, Welsh blood in you, Scottish blood, let us know. Come and join us.
I really do love that idea. I think it would be epic. Just to get, you got to get different cultures involved, different countries involved, different heritages involved. And you got to be proud of that. Kind of like I am about my French, even though they didn't want to give me a passport. But it's fine. I'm still proud.
I'm not bitter or anything. I still just bring it up every day.
I just bring it up pretty much every conversation I ever have. But anyway, listen, team. You did so well. Seema, Antoinette, Taryn, all the latest comments I've seen. Michelle Rogers, you'll want to catch this one up. It is a rugby-inspired workout, which has been a lot of fun. And team, basically, that's it. Happy Saturday. Have an incredible day. Go and watch, if you are a rugby supporter, go and watch the rugby.
Please, just somebody. Like, we're not going to win it, so don't worry. It's like a pointless task in a way. But somebody just cheer for England. I know you want to. For me, we're not that bad.
For you, and we will. I promise you, if anyone else
you're not going to France, England. You're not going to cheer for England, are you?
No, but if anyone else says to me
no.
The English supporters are horrible, they probably are. But my experience of them, i.e. this lady over here, is that they are lovely. They are lovely, graceful.
We're all lovely.
Darling human beings. And that is Amy Alexandra. Look at her, the angel. Okay, team, we're talking too much. We're talking too much nonsense here. Well done. Seen a lot of 10s out of 10s. Epic job. Happy Saturday. Have yourselves a phenomenal weekend. And we'll see you next week. All the best, team. Bye for now.
Go.